Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video from the Fantasy Geeks. I am the Fyfeinator, and today myself and Wilbur will be going through our round 1 finalised teams. Obviously a match has already been played, the Carlton Blues v the Tigers, and we'll be going through the players that have featured in that match from our teams as well. So let's get into it. Sam Doherty scored 110, he looked really good actually. I chose to vice-captain him. I don't think I'll loophole him as captain, but he still had a really solid score. Jordan Dawson and Andrew McGrath, they featured in my teams from last week's video. Jordan Dawson, he'll score 100 week in, week out, and Andrew McGrath is slightly underpriced for what I think he'll deliver this year off the halfback flank. And Liam Baker, well, when Elliot Yeo was said to be injured yesterday, I was left pondering on who should be a mid-price defender that I should put into my team. And I saw Liam Baker around the same price tag, and I thought, well, he's had a really good preseason, scored really well in the practice matches. He has a pretty good role for the Tigers, so why not get into him? And, well, his score reflects what he did. He did nothing, and he scored 55. But anyway, Charlie Constable and Ruben Ginbey round out my defenders. They're really good rookie options, and they'll look to score 70 to 80 plus this round and this year. Rory Laird, Andrew Brayshaw and Tom Green, they're my midfield premiums, same from last week. And Rory Laird, even though he may be tagged this week, you can almost lock him in to score 100 plus. Brayshaw, I've also chosen to captain him. He also could get the tag from a Saints lineup that does like to tag gun midfielders often, but I reckon he can get through that against quite a depleted Saints lineup. Tom Green is a feature in most people's teams. James Warble and Finn Callahan, they're my mid-priced value options in the midfield. Also unchanged from last week, and they should do really well. Will Ashcroft, Cam McKenzie, and Oliver Hollands are my 3 midfield rookies. And well, I did originally have Will Phillips at M8, but then he was dropped from the Kangaroos team. So I thought, who should I get in? Oliver Hollands, I thought. He was secured to have a place yesterday. He played, and he kind of struggled out there, made 44, 20 points in the last quarter, so an alright comeback, but yeah, 44 sums up what he did for the match. Tim English and Rowan Marshall, the majority of fantasy coaches have these two in their teams. They'll stuff the stats sheet this week. They should do well in all areas. And Josh Dunkley, Tim Taranto, and Connor Rosie, my 3 forward premiums. Tim Taranto, as you can see, he was awesome in new colours. Scored 123, got like 35 touches, a ton of tackles. He was a gun. And Connor Rosie and Josh Dunkley should also do well this year. Sam Flanders at F4. Well, he's a bit of a point of difference to my side, and everyone's been talking about him, saying how he's had a really good preseason. He's got 102 in the practice match. I thought, well, why not? Let's get him. He could add some real good value to my team. And look, he's been named in the forward pocket, but I think he should get really good opportunities in the midfield this match and rounds to come. So hopefully he does really well. And Harry Sheasel and Matthias Philippou round out my team. They're locked-in rookies that should do really well. Now to my bench. So, as the saying goes, rookies really decide your team and how they go early and later on in the season. So, with team lineups announced, I do have a good understanding of who should be on my bench. And Darcy Wilmot as an emergency in defence. He's locked in, playing on the halfback flank for the Lions. He should go hopefully 50 plus. Lockie Cowan, also a solid option before yesterday, but unfortunately he got injured with a quarter and a half to go, so that kind of ruined his score. Still made 35, which is okay. Then Campbell Chesser and Owen Davey as my midfield emergency options. Look, I was hoping for more depth in the rookie midfield department, but I've had to go with Chesser and Davey. Look, I don't think they'll be scoring much more than 50, but they're options that are playing, so they'll make a bit of cash. And G, it's the thing all fantasy coaches have been worrying about in the last day. who are our ruck bench options? There's literally no one. There's no rookies that are playing this week as rocks, and the best you can go to is Asava Radaglia and Callum Jamieson, who are at around 350k. And look, they're not even going to pass 50 for the whole year. So, look, I have no idea what to do. Gone Lachlan McAndrew has been named as an emergency, but looks like my rocks, I'm not going to pay up to a 350k player that's going to score under 50, so I'm just going to have to leave it how it is right now. And Luke Pedlar and Cade Chandler as my forward bench options. Luke Pedlar should go really well this year. Had an injury interrupted 2022, but is named as the forward flank for round one. And Cade Chandler, not expecting too much from him, but hopefully he can get a goal or two and maybe get up to the 50, 60 point mark. And then Joshua Bennett is my utility as a loophole option that hopefully won't play. And now to the rookies that you could also go for. Fergus Green and Bailey Laurie are really the only others, to be honest. Fergus Green, a big key forward for Hawthorn. He should get a few goals a game, so we'll rack up a few points. And Bailey Laurie, I thought plays midfield, forward flank. He should go alright, but other than that, there isn't many other rookie options. Anyway, thanks for tuning in.